Hi, friend. Can I share something with you real quick? Producing this podcast, the time, the editing, the stories, the encouragement, it's a labor of love, but it's still labor. And if this show has ever blessed you, encouraged you, or made you feel a little less alone in your journey, I would love to invite you to support the podcast. I just launched a Buy Me a Coffee page at buymeacoffee.com/RemyRoy. It's a simple way you can give a small one-time gift or a monthly support to say thank you and help me keep the show going. I already have two amazing supporters. Anna Murby, thank you so much for your kindness. And to my anonymous supporter, thank you. You know who you are. Your support means more than you know. Truly, it does. So if you've been listening and this show has made a difference in your life, would you consider supporting the show? You can head to buymeacoffee.com/RemyRoy or just click the link in the show notes that says support this show. And if you can't give financially right now, that's okay. A rating, a review, or simply sharing the show with a friend goes such a long way. Thank you so much for being here. I see you. I appreciate you. All right, back to the episode. Hi, friends. Happy New Year. 2026 is here, and I'm so excited for everything this year will bring. I hope you are too. I hope you are. Thank you so much for joining me, for always tuning in, listening, and supporting the show. It truly means a lot. I want to talk a little bit about just a pep talk for you for 2026, how to step into it with confidence, some of the things I want you to be thinking about as you move forward. And I have a practical thought for you if you're an introvert, and I want you to lean into it. All right, let's get into it. You're listening to the Driven Introvert Podcast, the place to be for dreamers, doers, and entrepreneurs who are ready to birth the dreams, callings, and ideas the Lord has placed in their hearts. Do you sense that God is calling you to step out and do something new, but you're held back by fear and uncertainty? Do you struggle with believing that you can do great things because of your quiet, reserved, and introverted nature? Welcome here. I'm Remy Roy, your host and founder of shepacked.com. I'm an author, an entrepreneur, a creative, and a committed trier. I'm here to help you get unstuck and make progress on your God idea. Let's go. So 2025 was a big one, full of ups and downs. I went from publishing episodes bi-weekly to weekly and then back to bi-weekly again. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's this: understanding where you are, what you need in each season, and making the necessary adjustments. This is wisdom for your life, because no one else can do that for you. No one else can know exactly what you need to make your life work. That's on you. So as we step into 2026, I want to ask you, what do you need to do to make your life work this year? If you spend 2025 with your head buried in the sand, you already know that's not a great strategy. Some things probably happened that you didn't plan for, you didn't expect. And because you weren't actively steering your life in the direction you wanted it to go, it just happened. I know this is tough love, but I speak this to myself too every day. When life isn't going the way I want, I don't want to sit around and feel powerless. I don't want to feel like I don't have agency. I want to feel empowered. I want to feel confident. And I get it. Sometimes you do everything within your power and it still feels like you've hit a wall, a dead end. But like I always say, it's never a dead end unless you park there. It's an illusion, right? Unless you get to the end of your life, it's never a dead end. It's an illusion of a dead end. You can move forward. So no matter what overwhelmed you in 2025, no matter how you feel, this is a new, fresh opportunity to shift, to realign, and to move in the direction that you really, truly desire. So I encourage you, pray, trust God, make a plan, write things down, give yourself regular check-ins so that you don't forget to continue to be on track. Because if you're not doing something consistently to move yourself forward, you'll end up in a place you didn't intend to be. And I don't want that for you. I want you to step into 2026 with confidence, with a sense that this is possible. Whatever this is for you, it's possible. Now, here's the key truth I want to highlight. If you have a picture in your heart of the life you want, you must believe that it is possible. Even if a small part of you doubts your dreams, I'm sorry to say, you've already lost part of the battle. You've got to believe in it 100%, even if the path looks uncertain. Even if you know the statistics, you see the things around you that aren't working for other people, even if you've seen others fail. Especially if you're thinking, well, I'm not a confident person. I'm not the loudest person in the room. I have too many responsibilities. I have kids. I have no support. I'm divorced. I can't chase my dreams because of all that. Or maybe you think I'm an immigrant. I don't feel like I fit in. Nobody looks like me. Nobody gets me. And I'm overlooked. Whatever your story is, I want you to challenge it. Look for the stories of people who succeeded despite those very things that you're listing. Because they're out there. Lean into those stories. Feed your faith with those stories. Because whether you believe it's possible or not, you're right. When you believe you'll be energized, you will show up, you will take steps, and things will begin to shift. It'll shift for you, I promise you. There's something powerful about a person who is fully determined. When you see someone charging forward toward a clear goal, what do? You get out of their way. That's the kind of mindset I want you to carry into this year. So let me ask you again, what do you want? And how will you go after it? Will you be disciplined? Will you stay up late if you have to? Will you make time in your schedule for what matters? Or will it be another year of hoping and wishing without taking action? This is a year to move boldly, even when the outcome is unclear, especially when the outcome is unclear. Even where fear whispers that you can't do it, you don't have what it takes. Move forward. Still, I'm inviting you to be courageous, to be bold and courageous, to take action, to trust God and just go. All right. Here's a practical step for you, especially if you're an introvert, if you're shy, or maybe you're just naturally hesitant. You don't like to make decisions. You get overwhelmed and you delegate it to other people. You don't want to do it at all. I want to encourage you. Pick a time every day. Morning, lunch break, bedtime, it doesn't matter. And talk to yourself. Seriously, speak what you want to see and declare it out loud. I'm a firm believer in the power of our words. The Bible says, decree a thing and it will be established. We overlook this sometimes because, I get it, life gets heavy, but there is power when you speak life over your situation. So every day, I want you to take a few minutes and speak to yourself. I'm confidently working into 2026. I have the wisdom to carry out my plans. I'm calm, I'm focused, I'm capable. God is with me and I'm doing the work. When you fill your thoughts, your mind, and your atmosphere with faith-filled words, things start to shift, I tell you. So today, as soon as this episode ends, take 5 minutes and do this. Write down what you want to see in your life in 2026 and then speak it, declare it. You can absolutely do this. I'm rooting for you. I am grateful for you and I'm excited for what this year holds for you and for me. If you'd like to share your plans for 2026 or any dreams that you have with me, I read all the emails. Send me an email at thedrivenintrovert@shepack.com. I would love to encourage you and cheer you on. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoy this conversation, please take a moment to follow or subscribe to the podcast. I'd also love your feedback on this episode. You can scroll down on your app and click write a review. I'd love to read your takeaways from this conversation. As always, don't forget to take courage, trust God, and go pursue your big ideas. See you next time. The Driven Introvert is produced by shepack.com and Remy Roy. Want to ask a question or share a comment on a future episode? Click on the link in the show notes to record your question in a voicemail.